Hi, Alan here from Damn Good Reviews. Today we have the Hamilton Beach Breakfast Sandwich Maker, and it's simply just that. So if you like breakfast sandwiches like you get at the fast food restaurants that come on English muffins, or sometimes you can even just put it on toast, but the English muffin really works the best with this machine. And really what it is, if you haven't seen it in the store already, it will allow you to make the breakfast sandwiches. So you take your English muffin, and there's different layers to this machine, which I'll show you in a minute, that you put the bottom of the English muffin, you put some pre-cooked meats, make sure it is pre-cooked, of course, like some of the pre-cooked bacon, or if you want to pre-cook some like some pork roll or anything like that before you put it on, because it won't cook the meats through. So just keep that in mind. So you put the bottom of it down, the bottom of the sandwich down, some cheese, the pre-cooked meat, close the first lid, crack the egg, and then you put the top of it right on top of the egg. You close the lid, and it takes about 5 minutes to cook what looks just like a breakfast sandwich that you would get from the restaurant. Now, the first couple times I did this, I did have some issues because I really just did it on my own and didn't read the directions. I tried 2 eggs, and of course it says in the manual to make sure that you use only really 1 egg. I also tried it with like egg beaters, and that also didn't work, and they really don't recommend that you use that as well, like just the egg whites. So you can use real egg whites, but not like the egg whites that come in a package. So, you know, I had a few mishaps, but that was really my fault. One other time I didn't wait long enough, and I just had a big runny mess of eggs. So you really got to wait that 5 minutes for it to be done. You know, don't be rushing it. Now, another thing is that they do say that obviously it takes 5 minutes to cook it, but also you need about 5 minutes or so to warm it up. So if I'm gonna make these in the morning, what I'll generally do is, you know, I'll turn the machine on, just plug it in. There's really no on-off switch. It's just like on and off by plugging it in. So I'll do that, and then what I'll do is just, you know, run a couple errands, get things ready for the morning commute, and then by the time I'm ready doing that, it's all ready to go. Put everything in it, close the lid, another 5 minutes goes by, 5 minutes, done. Really easy to clean too, which is excellent. And then I just wrap it up, and I can hit the road. Now, obviously a lot cheaper doing it this way than buying something at one of the fast food chains. So in one of the other videos we're gonna do is I'm gonna show you a demo, and this was just the overall review of this. After using it for you know, a few weeks now, I really like this. So if you're into the breakfast sandwiches and you don't mind having the pre-cooked meats, you know, just understand that it's not going to cook those meats for you, then this is the way to go. One other flaw that I did see with this, because it is a round machine, now the machine's not very big, of course, just about the size of an English muffin, just taller obviously, is using square cheese. Obviously if you use square cheese on the round area, the square is bigger and could cause a little bit of a mess. So I like to use the pre-shredded cheese, like the mozzarella cheese, and that works really well, I think. Otherwise, just using a single, medium, or large egg is fine with the machine. Haven't had any trouble. Cleanup is a snap, which I'll show you in the other video, because it does come apart and everything is non-stick. Really, it sells for around 30 bucks or so. You can get it in a lot of stores and also online. Again, if you really like breakfast sandwiches, this is a really nice machine to have, and I've enjoyed using it. It makes everything really easy. You don't have to stand around waiting to flip the egg, and the egg is gonna break. Everything is right there, all combined in one. So I really enjoyed using the Hamilton Beach breakfast sandwich maker, and I would recommend that you definitely give it a shot if you're into that type of stuff. So check out our next video, and I'm gonna demo making a sandwich.